Hello, beautiful Leo, and welcome to your reading for the month of October 2025. For most signs today, actually, while I've been shuffling these cards, they've been pretty active. So I feel like this is going to be a big month for a lot of the signs out there, and it feels like it's going to be quite a big month for you also, Leo. So let's see what messages we have for Leo for the month of October 2025. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So Leo, showing up in your overall energy, you have the Two of Pentacles. Wow, they just keep coming. You have the Two of Pentacles in your overall energy. And this month, what you may need to release or what your blockages might be is showing up as the Nine of Cups this month, Leo. In your strengths and power this month, you have the Two of Swords. In your fears or hopes, you have the Eight of Cups. What you will be celebrating, and this is beautiful, Leo, what you're celebrating this month is the Ace of Swords. And to finish off this October reading, we have the Ace of Wands here. So, Leo, I feel like you've been having this little bit of a juggling act going on recently. You know, I feel like you've really been trying to juggle your responsibilities. But at the same time, you feel like you have the opportunity to step into a new chapter. But you have these responsibilities, you have all of these things that you're trying to juggle, and it feels like it's limiting you from taking the next step that's for you. So beginning your reading, we have the Two of Pentacles, and you know, this just leads more back to the juggling. Whether Leo, you've been juggling career, workload, or relationships, family, you've been trying to maintain balance while keeping all of the balls up in the air. And Spirit's showing me a scale tipping slightly. And I feel like that's reminding you that flexibility and adaptability is the key this month, Leo. You know, maybe you've been moving between different priorities, different projects, different finances, different commitments, and it's all been a bit chaotic. You know, it's all been a bit challenging, and with all of your balls up in the air, you're really struggling to find that steady footing right now. The Nine of Cups in the blockages this month, it's kind of like a counterbalance here. Spirit's reminding you to really savor your accomplishments, to really enjoy the pleasures that you've earned. And this could relate to, you know, the personal achievements that you've been juggling, a small indulgence that you give yourself when you are carrying too much, or just allowing yourself to really feel that satisfaction coming from a relationship that you have been working on. It's a reminder that in amongst everything going on, all of this juggling that you're doing, you need to stop and put a ball down every once in a while to just really appreciate the fruits of your labor. Appreciate that happiness and fulfillment that you are creating. You know, those do deserve recognition, Leo. And so the Two of Swords is coming in, and this is kind of showing you a crossroads this month, Leo. There is a decision on the horizon, whether that's about a relationship or a work opportunity or just a personal commitment that you might have. And this energy here, it's all about weighing the options. So another balancing act, because I know you love balancing, but this one's about balancing the heart and mind and knowing that the answer or the clarity, it might not come instantly, okay? I feel like Spirit's saying take your time, but don't avoid. Don't avoid the choice. It's really pivotal to make this choice for you in order to move forward. And, if this juggling act of everything that you have got going on right now is kind of taking away your energy from focusing on this choice, something that you really need to look into and tap into, then yeah, maybe it is time to put one of those balls down. Make some space to focus on what's important this month. Get a little bit more insight into this Two of Swords so that you can make this choice. And because you do need to make this choice. You can't keep avoiding this choice, Leo. So from here we move into the Eight of Cups, and it's kind of a natural flow. It's highlighting the need for letting go. There might be situations or connections or some of those balls that you are juggling that, it's not really serving you anymore. And this card is really, really guiding you to feel comfortable in leaving behind what isn't serving you. What of those balls, if they're feeling a little bit too heavy, if juggling them doesn't give you the same joy or fulfillment that it used to, feel comfortable and feel confident to leave that behind. And even if it's something that you've always known or something that you're really good at juggling, I'm so sorry for keeping using the juggling euphemism, but it's something that you're really good at, or you're really good at handling the chaos of it, and your ego might be a little bit touched to that. You can leave it behind. You will find other things to conquer and juggle. Yeah, so the Eight of Cups is saying, walking away from something is not failure. It's not giving up. It's a conscious step, it's a brave one, and it's a really hard one to make. And it's a step towards, more alignment, both emotionally and spiritually. So we have the Ace of Swords here, something that you can celebrate this month, and it really is signaling a breakthrough, like a little bit of clarity. So, after this reflection, after this juggling and this burnout from this juggling and the difficult choices, it feels like the truth has emerged. You might be receiving a really clear message. You might be getting an email from work that's finally clearing up a situation, or your partner, your love interest could really start opening up more in communication, which means that you're not juggling so much. Things are becoming a lot clearer. You might be having a mental shift that really allows you to see that clear path forward. There's a bright light cutting through this fog here. And yeah, I feel like this is your moment of mental clarity, not chaos and mental drainage that you've been experiencing, but some real mental clarity. And this is going to be your decision-making power. So to finish off the reading, we've got the Ace of Wands in reverse, and I feel like the Ace of Wands in reverse is kind of just tempering that forward momentum. There is opportunity here, there is creative potential, but I feel like you're being cautioned to avoid rushing headstrong or starting something before the timing is right, or before you've finished everything else that you have got going on here at the moment, Leo. You might feel super, super inspired or super passionate with this clarity, but not all of the energy is aligned yet, okay? Not all of the energy is aligned yet. You need to tie up the loose ends. You need to be patient. You need to be prepared before moving forward. So really take this month of October to recognize the joy that you have created by juggling and carrying and working so many things that you've been working on. Take the time to really recognize that, enjoy it, pat yourself on the back for that, and then make the choice. Okay, make the time for yourself to make the choice this month, Leo. You can't keep avoiding this choice anymore, and if it does mean leaving some things behind, some things that are very familiar or very special for you, know that, it's necessary. It is necessary, because once you walk off into this night, this dark night of the unknown, of leaving things behind and not really knowing what you're going to find at the end of that night, the sun is coming through, the clarity is coming through. Here is the Ace of Swords, and you will get inspiration. You will get inspiration, which in time you will be able to harness and really embrace the next step. Yeah, that's quite a nice reading for you this month, Leo, as long as you can give yourself a little bit of time out here. So I'm going to draw you a card from the Magical Spirit Oracle to close this reading off. So what is the final message that we have for Leo for October? Oh my gosh, that is way too many. Excuse me. What is the message that we have for Leo for this month of October 2025? This is wild. They all want to come out, so I am just taking this one. Oh, what a little cutie. So Leo, your oracle card is Magic Mushroom. Stay open to the good and beautiful things. Stay open to the good and beautiful things. So this card is about, energy really opening up, space being created, staying open to the possibilities. And I feel like right now, with all of this juggling going on and everything that you're trying to maintain, you're not open to anything. You're not open to anything right now. You need to make space. There is a big choice looming, and you need to make space to make that choice and do what you need to do. Leave behind what you need to leave behind. And when you do, stay open to the good and beautiful things that could be there just beyond that dark night, that could be coming through with the sunrise with the Ace of Swords. It's just a little bit of trust, It's safe to lay down some of your balls. It's safe to set some of your burdens down. And it's safe to leave behind some of those things that aren't serving you anymore, because the sunrise is waiting. Beautiful. Okay, well, that's what I have for you for this month of October, Leo. Thank you for joining me. I hope those messages arrived to whoever needed to hear them this month. If it did feel like it was your message, I would love to hear from you. You can leave me a comment in the comment box below, and let me know how these energies are showing up in your life right now, and do you think you'll be able to do it? Do you think you'll be able to take a step back and make that space for yourself? I really hope you can, Leo. And I hope you have an amazing October. I'm sending you all of the love and light, and I will see you soon.